next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're off from Baltimore. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha's hot. Report.
Jackson looking to throw right away. He's taking a shot on his first play. Big gain downfield. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No, we changed it.
On 1st down, Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Working quickly here. Now Jackson on 3rd down. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens drive 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
So march it forward after they accept the penalty. Getting another shot at 2 here. Lamar out of the pistol. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Falcons force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, they looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Here's Avery Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, the best of them take advantage of it.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
On 2nd down, Robinson. He finds space into the red zone. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Another carry for Robinson. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Staying with Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons tie things up in the 1st. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it at the 30. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens need only one to take the lead. Ravens gonna give it another go, trying for 2. Jackson throwing for it. And the pass is caught. Get 2 more onto the score. 2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks, right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker. Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Here's Robinson up the middle. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Throwing from near his own goal line. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Robinson on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He's going to keep this one. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the 1st down.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They'll run it with Bijan. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now the give for Bijan. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's a give to Robinson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. On the give, here's Robinson. Juke the defender.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Hardy on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here comes Williams on the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. A handoff for Robinson, running right. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Let's go.
Penix. Got a man, it's London. And they make the stop, we're gonna say it about the 37-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Returnable from the 2. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here. This is Henry on 2nd. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Jackson now on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying down the middle with Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Another run for Henry. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Running once more with Henry. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
180. You.
Looking to throw. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Working quickly here.
Hey, middle.
Once more, here's Henry. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead to 7. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2. Lamar off to play fake. And he's got a man, complete. And he gets into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now it's a 2-score ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Play action, here's Penix. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's complete inside the 35. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Falcons at a 2-score deficit. So they're going to take their shot now and making things a one-score game. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And no turnover, it's gonna stay with the offense. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
The 36-yard line.
It's hot.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Falcons going nickel to defend this 3rd down play.
180. What is hot?
He'll look to throw it. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Here he is to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons have some new life in the 4th. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Caught by his back. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Flush down now to his left. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Trying to force one through there. So 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Real quick, ready?
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. The Ravens in victory formation and content to just need this one out. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So here's their 3rd and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game. Likely going to see him take a knee here. Force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is gonna go for 60 plus. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Ravens are your winners, as we say